Hello everyone. In this time, this is the third hour in second week's lecture. Today I will explain for about axis like here. Axis is icon shape is as shown in this icon and in case of axis, this command is used to define a two-dimensional line. When axis definition appears as shown in the following definition, axis definition window is like here, and select element. After selecting element, this is element, and click axis command as follow. If we select the direction, you can see that the axis is created based on the direction, like here. For doing about it, I will show you some definition, some example like here. Okay, and delete it, and I'll explain it to this one. And axis is here, and element, this element. Direction, if we select the Z direction, okay, this is an unknown direction. X direction, and this is here. Direction is Z direction. Y direction. If we select Y direction, then axis is here. Okay. This is for our axis generation point. And the next one, I'll show you another one. In case of okay, and if we want to making another axis in here, x axis is angle with reference direction. Another axis is generated like here. Next one is for a polyline. Polyline is a line with multiple nodes. When clicked the polyline, the following definition window appears. This polyline definition window is appeared, and the following setting window appears after sketching the point. Click the point one by one to enter the point in setting window. Polyline is some difficult. However, I'll show you the polyline. For making polyline, I will go to the part design workbench and select X, Y plane, and making some polygons like here. And exit from this point, and if we go to the wireframe surface workbench, and if we select polyline, add the point, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one is selected for making polyline. This one already made. Then okay. And if we put the dimensions in a curved polyline is created as follows. Therefore, polyline double clicking and close poly. And put the dimensions. Put on the radius to meaning of a polyline, I will make some point like here on curve. First one, second one, second one, third one, and first one, not on curve but on curve like here. Okay, then and delete this one, this one. Oh, so you select the closed polyline, then only closed polyline is made like here. This is closed polyline. I'll show you again for explaining for about polyline. First, I create some point on coordinate system 0, 0, 0. Okay, and between point for making point by using between point, not between point but coordinate system 0, 100, 0, and making polyline from this bottom and this one, this one, this one. Then polyline is made, and if I preview and if I select close polyline, then this polyline is closed like here. And next one is for about making planes. Planes means this function is to use when you want to create a face, and when you click it, the following definition window appears. It is created by offsetting the plane like here. Therefore, for making this, I will delete previous making line and select plane from here. And if I select XY plane in here, XY and 30 millimeter like here, and magnify it for more. Another plane is generated in this shape as shown in it. It is used to create a new plane parallel to the XY, parallel to XY plane in an arbitrary point. and if we select it again, and if we move it to another point, then plane is make in another places. And next one is for about plane. There is a function that rotates the selected reference plane by given angle based on the reference point, reference angle. Therefore, undo and plane and from offset from plane to angle normal to plane, and if angle degree is 45 and rotation axis is the z axis, x axis. Reference xy plane y the axis and 45, then plane is rotated in another tile. Undo. And in case of through 3-point, you can also create a plane using 3-point passing through one plane as follows. And if we select 2 straight lines passing through one plane as follows, then new plane is generated in this method. And if we select the following by through point and line, then the another plane is generated. And it is important that point and plane repetition means this function is the same as the point function described above. Therefore, if we generate the and if we generate 0, point and plane repetition between first point and second point, curve needed. Therefore, I will making one line again, and plane first point and plane, and making 5 plane. Preview. Okay, then new plane 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plane is generated like here. By using this option, if I will show you one fascinating point. Therefore, if I select this one and go to the sketch workbench in like here, and I will making some radius is 20 millimeter, and exit to the sketch workbench and select the second plane like here, and I will making some the circles having 40 radius, 40 millimeter radius, and select another one and go to the sketch workbench from this menu and making the circle like here, and the circle radius is 30 millimeter, and exit to the sketch workbench from here and select this plane and making 50, 50 making the circles having radius of 50 millimeter, and select this plane and go to the sketch workbench and select to the center point and 6 millimeter radius having making the circle having 6 millimeter, and last one I'll select this one and making the circle having 20 millimeters. Then if we go to the shaping or start part design, change this plane to the part design and multi sections solid cells, and this one, if we select this one like here, then this kind of solid is made. However, undo, and if it return to the wireframe and surface design workbench and the multi-sections surface, this one, then some wireframe and surface is made from this plane repetition menu like here. And next one, I will give you another menu, planes between. This function created planes at equal intervals with the between two selected planes as follows. The function is the same as previous generating point at interval equal for this plane. I will show you plane between, select plane plane betweens, and if I select this plane between this plane, preview 5 plane is generated like here. Can you understand what I mean? However, if you plane between undo, and if I select the plane between two, only one plane, instance is only one plane, and the instance is only one, then only, oh, I'm sorry, two making two is needed, I think. Plane 1, plane 2, cancel. Plane 1 is selected here, plane 2 is selected here. Two plane is generated, and only if you select only one plane like here, then only one plane is if we select instance is 1, then only one plane is generated like here. Next one is for making projection line. If I want to explain projection, I will make some exit and start wireframe and surface design workbench, and XY plane and go to the sketch workbench and making the spline from here. And exit to it and extrude and making profile from here. Then okay, then I will, in case over here, for this I will making some mouse from here and a profile 3 point 3 point 3 point 3 point then exit to this and it's some different some offset is needed from this, therefore I will in case over here, if you select the projection menu like here and projection type is normal, we can change normal and angle to direction. If we select normal and projected to here and support to here, and if you select OK, then projection is like here to the surface menu like here. And in case of if you select projection and along to direction and projected to this one and support here, direction is Y component, then selection is here along to the along direction is to this one, and nearest and menu and the nearest solution is most nearest surface can be projected, and nearest solution is undo, cancel, and if I select this one more, I will by using maybe offset. I should find out offset point over here. Rotate, symmetry, translate, rotate, symmetry, scaling, affinity, operation, split, healing, untrim, disassemble. I want making another translate, rotate, symmetry. Reference to z-axis. Undo. If I select symmetry and element here, reference to y-axis. Cancel. Symmetry. If I select symmetry and element this one and reference to x-axis, not symmetry, but translate is needed. Translate this one and the direction to z direction. 50mm. Not z direction, but y direction. It's okay. Then if I select projection and projective, it should be selected this one, and nearest solution, not nearest solution, and support is here, and preview. If support is here, preview. Nearest solution, preview. This is the difference between nearest, like here. Okay, let's finish in this time and see you next time. Bye bye. I will show you. I showed you for the explanation of projection today. Thank you for listening.